Hi guys, I'm Reena Vokoun, the founder and CEO of Passion Fit, and I'm so excited to be interviewing my mom today, where she is going to be sharing her tips and tricks on health and wellness from an Eastern perspective. All right, Mom, so tell me, how did you first become interested in health and wellness? Because you've been a huge influence on me and my life, and a lot of my interests from health and wellness come from you.
I was always very conscious about health, and my mom, credit goes to my mom, because she taught me that, exercise is very important in life, and you should start your day with doing some exercise.
Yeah.
And that's what I have been doing all my life. And then food, that's very important. Healthy food, you should always eat healthy food. So that will always stayed in my mind.
Yeah.
And I was following my mom's, ideas. And then when I got married, and when I had all four of you, then I became more conscious that I have to give them, balanced diet and teach them to do exercise, every day. And that's what, usually all of you are doing it, especially you. You followed, a lot.
Thanks,
what I
Mom.
taught you. And I'm very proud of you that
you,
you are
Mom.
doing it. And today you put me in front of camera.
Well, yeah, because I want to showcase your,
know.
teachings, because so
Yeah.
much of what I learned and so much of
Yeah.
what I value has come from how you raised us, and you drove us all to sports our entire,
Yes, yes.
childhood and teenage years,
Yeah.
and now I'm doing that, obviously,
Yes.
for our kids.
Right,
But I
right.
think it really stemmed from your teachings
Yes.
and Nani, my grandmother's teachings.
Yeah.
So what are your favorite philosophies, Mom, when it comes to cooking? You are the chef of our entire extended family. All the kids and grandkids love your cooking, especially your Indian cooking. So
Yeah.
maybe share some of your tips and your secrets.
I just don't want very fried food, because I don't eat, so I don't like to make it.
Yeah.
But everything I want it to be tasty, but not very spicy. But I put a lot of spices. And when I make chicken, then we use main thing is onion, garlic, ginger, which is very good. And then coriander powder and turmeric powder and little chili. And these are very healthy spices. Turmeric is antiseptic.
Yes.
And we have been using it for ages.
Yeah.
I grew up with it. My grandmother, grandmother, they all grew up with all these spices. So it's very old, ancient spices. And then the cardamom, cumin, mustard seeds, they're all very healthy. And cinnamon, bay leaf. And we have been using it for vegetables and non-vegetarian, like chicken curry or fish curry. We always use those things.
Yeah.
And then we season like lentil soup with cumin and mustard seeds. So it makes it more tasty.
Yeah. And all of these spices, I remember when we were growing up, they weren't available in regular grocery stores. You always
Yeah.
had to go to a special
Indian stores.
store.
Yes.
And now it's becoming much more mainstream.
Yeah, that's true. When we came, I think it was 1971. And at that time, it was very hard to get any Indian spices or Indian, even not too many restaurants were there.
That's right.
At that time.
That's right. Yeah, now there's a plethora of Indian
Yeah,
restaurants.
it's getting very popular. People like Indian food because they realize it's very healthy.
Yeah.
Because it's a balanced, diet.
Right.
So
yeah, all the meals you've made, it's a combination, right, of whole grains and, vegetables, healthy proteins, whether you're vegetarian or you eat meat.
Yes, usually, if it's a lunch or dinner, we have like brown rice, whole grain, wheat. Wheat tortilla, we call it chapati.
Yeah.
And then vegetables like eggplants and spinach, cauliflower,
Broccoli,
broccoli, zucchini, a lot of, you make it in different ways.
Yeah.
And you season with different seasoning. And tastes very good. And then non-veg, we always cook. We discussed about it.
Right.
And then some salad. It's always, in Indian food, every day we eat salad. And that becomes like,
It's a good
like
habit.
good habit.
Yeah.
And the salad is with like cucumber, tomato,
Yeah. You can add carrots.
and whatever you want to. The
Yeah.
healthy way is like, we either do vinegar or lemon juice.
Right. Instead of
All
high
kind
calorie,
of-
fatty dressings.
Yeah, so it's very healthy, and especially in India, the weather is hot
Most of the time.
most of the time, so cool salad feels good.
Right, right.
Yeah.
It's very soothing on a hot
Yeah.
day.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I grew up, and that's how I started, teaching you guys, and you guys developed taste for Indian food.
Yeah.
Even the grandchildren, they like it.
Yeah,
So
they
I'm
love
happy
it.
about that.
Yeah, it's a very rich cuisine, and I'm really
Yes.
glad that now it's more available
Yeah.
all throughout the world, and more people get to enjoy
Yeah.
what we enjoy.
Now it's very popular.
Yeah.
When we go to Indian restaurant, Indian people we see less
Yeah.
than other
people from all over the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very lucky in that way.
Yeah.
And so what other, in addition to, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, the main meals, what other types of healthy snacks do you like to make, or drinks or juices? Because I know you have a lot of them. You've taught me a lot of them.
Yeah.
So maybe share that with everybody.
Sure. Usually in the morning, this is my habit that I drink lemon water, warm water with lemon in it, and some 2-3 cloves I put. It's good for your like cough or any kind of cold and
upper respiratory
issues. And then some honey in it. So that's how I start my day, and I think you are doing the same thing.
Yeah, it's been hugely helpful, as you know, for allergies and asthma, which I get a few months out of the year. I know you get as well.
Yeah.
And it's very healthy and soothing for that.
So, and then nuts, we like it.
Yeah.
And you don't need to eat too much.
Right.
Maybe
Like a handful.
handful of mixed nuts. And that includes cashews, almond, pecan,
walnuts.
and they're all very good protein, and it's good for your brain. So that's how I start my day.
Yeah.
And then in the afternoon, you can make smoothie. I like smoothie, and I make usually with fruits like banana, apple, berries, and then I mix some carrots or spinach, something, so it tastes good. And some Greek yogurt in it.
Yeah,
So you
for
don't-
protein
yeah,
and calcium.
Yeah, so it's very healthy. If you don't want to eat lunch, then this is very healthy, and it's filling.
Yeah. Yeah, I love to make smoothies as well for breakfast or even brunch.
Yeah.
And I like a lot of the same fruits that you put in yours. I
Yeah.
like to add almond milk to mine,
Yeah.
and berries, bananas, maybe a little bit of dark chocolate as well.
Yeah, you love chocolate.
I do love chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah.
So so I like your recipes, and I've kind of created some of my own as well. But you're right; it's a really great way to get your fruits and vegetables
everything in it,
and
and
calcium
then,
and
for
everything in one.
children, it's very good. They like it, and this way they get to eat some vegetables and some fruits.
Yeah, it's a way to kind of sneak it in.
Yeah.
That's great, Mom. And then what are your views on diets? Because I know, growing up, you always taught us to have a very healthy body image, and, never told us that we had to look a certain way or diet or restrict ourselves. And I appreciate that. I know all of us kids have appreciated it. And I think that's also something to share with this next generation, where body image is on social media so much. And I think some of the old tried and true principles are really applicable here.
Yeah. Yeah, I never believed in going on diet. I always believed in eating everything in moderation. And that's what I did. That's what I taught you guys.
Yeah.
That you should not restrict yourself from any food. Food is not bad.
Yeah.
The way you eat, that's the bad part.
Right.
If you overdo with any kind of food, it's bad for you. But if you're eating in moderation, then things are good.
Right. And if you're preparing it with healthy ingredients, it
Yeah.
can still be tasty, even if it's
Yeah.
healthy.
Right.
that's important.
Yeah, so that's what I've been doing all these years, and look, I'm fine.
That's right. Yeah, you are a great role model. You've been healthy, and you know,
Yeah.
I think it's important for people to know to not cut food groups out as well,
Yes.
because we need all the fruits,
Yeah,
the vegetables,
exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Proteins, healthy
Yeah.
fats, healthy carbohydrates.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's
all.
yeah, it's very helpful. And I practice it. That's what I recommend to my
Yeah,
clients.
I know.
And I think with my training in nutrition, I've been certified in nutrition over the last several years. And it's been interesting to see how a lot of those philosophies are what you've taught me.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah,
the Indian style of eating or the
right.
Mediterranean style of eating
Yeah.
is, you know, very well known, like at Harvard School of Public Health and Harvard Medical School promotes that as
Yeah,
well.
now all these Ayurvedic medicine and all these are getting so popular. Yoga and these are ancient stuff, you know, things which in our old ages Rishi Munis are doing. You know,
Yeah.
eating fruits. They used to live on fruits.
Right.
Do yoga and live on fruits.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's
Been
very
around
healthy.
for centuries.
Centuries, yes.
Yeah, which is a really good segue into what your views are on medicine, because growing up, obviously, if the doctor recommended medicines, if we were sick, we would take them. But we also always had homeopathic medicines and more natural remedies as well to balance that out. And that has really stuck with me throughout my life.
Yeah, because, you know, when I was growing up, we never had antibiotic unless you have
Really
to.
needed it, yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, we used to take homeopathic medicine, Ayurvedic medicine, or natural, like, you know, if you have cough, just drink, you know, lemon water with honey and clove. That will soothe your, you know, throat and all that. So these kind of medicines very popular in India.
Yeah.
And that's how I grew up. And when I came here, and then, you know, I taught you guys the same thing.
Yeah.
That, you know, as long as you can do without it, then you can.
Just fewer side effects.
Yeah, because, you know, no matter what, antibiotics and all that, they have side effects. And these are natural stuff, the Ayurvedic or homeopathic. They are, you know, made with natural stuff.
Right.
So there are not too much side effect.
Right. Yeah. And at the end of the day, though, if your doctor recommends certain
then
medicines,
you have
to
I'm
take
not,
it.
Yeah, I'm not against it.
Right.
But, you know, I want to
having
take
that
it when I
balance.
have to do it.
Right. If
Yeah.
you can use
For
a natural
small
option
things like sneezing, coughing, fever, you know, you can do with all these
over the
natural
counter or
remedies.
natural stuff. Yeah. 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 No, it's a balanced philosophy
Yes,
for sure.
yes.
And everyone has to do what's right for them.
Yes.
Yeah. And then finally, Mom, what is your philosophy on exercise and having a daily exercise regimen?
Yeah, I have been doing all my life. I start my morning with doing some exercise, like 45 minutes. And then I do my other rituals like drinking lemon water and have some nuts and then coffee. So exercise is very important. And especially now in our age, it's very important doing some yoga, some breathing exercise, which, you know, helps your lungs and heart and everything. And there are some yogas you do, and that's lower your blood sugar, blood pressure. So it's very, very helpful.
Right. It's good for your mental and your physical health.
Both.
Managing stress.
Yeah. Meditation is very important for your mental health. So these things I do myself, and I always encouraged you guys. And I'm happy that you are doing, you know, a lot of exercises, but all other kids are also doing it. So I'm happy about that. Even grandkids are in it.
Yeah, into
So I'm
sports
happy
and
that
staying active.
They're doing active. Yeah.
Yeah, and walking is probably one of the
Walking is
most
very
tried and
important.
true ways
Yes,
to get
especially,
cardiovascular
yeah,
activity.
especially in our age.
Yeah.
It's very important.
Yeah.
And that's what we are doing.
Yeah, you and Papa are good about walking every day.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So-
think it's a great philosophy, and it's again it goes back to moderation.
You feel good.
Right.
When you do 45 minutes of exercise, starts the day like that,
Yeah.
then you know that your day will be good.
Right.
Yeah.
You're starting it off on the right
Right
track.
track,
And you're
yeah.
being consistent, right? It
Yeah,
doesn't have to
that's
be
very
extreme
important. No, I never
exercises.
go extreme on anything.
Some people might, and that's
Yeah,
okay too. But
right.
if you want the consistency,
Yes,
that's
yes.
what's important.
Yes.
Is to pick something that you can
Yeah.
do and that's sustainable.
Right.
In your case, like walking and yoga.
Yes, yes.
I know I've bought like hand weights for you and Papa to have you
Right.
do some strength training for
Yes.
bone density building,
Yeah.
which is also important,
Very
especially as
important.
you get older.
Yeah. And my doctor is very impressed with me. She says,
Yeah.
wow, you're very flexible. I said, yeah, because I do exercise every day.
Yeah.
She said, that's good, keep doing it.
Right, exactly. And the yoga helps with that a
Right,
lot.
yoga helps a lot, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I
Mom,
love
I'm proud of you. I'm so proud to be your daughter, and I really wanted to share and
Thank
showcase
you.
all of your knowledge because, again, it's had such a big impact on me, on the work I do with Passion Fit, and I really just wanted to share you with the world so they can hear all that
Thanks for
you.
that, but I'm proud of
believe.
you, what you're doing.
Thank you,
So,
Mom.
yeah, I'm very proud of you. Love you.
Thank you, Mom. I love you.
Love you too.
Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed this interview with my mom and hope you guys learned a lot. Feel free to share, comment, like, and subscribe to the Passion Fit YouTube channel. Tell your family and friends, and we will be back with more health and wellness videos very soon. Thanks, guys.